If you want to create this beautiful infographic in a few minutes with PowerPoint, spend a few minutes of your precious time to watch this short educational video. This infographic you see is designed with simple shapes in PowerPoint. A little skill in PowerPoint and familiarity with geometric shapes and their combination can create incredibly beautiful and symmetrical shapes. So please stay with us until the end of this short video so that we can enjoy the design a little. You have to spend some time with the combination of shapes and colors. To begin with, we use the hollow circle. The radius of this hollow circle is 5.58. I place the hollow circle in the center of the slide. I draw a rectangle with a height of 4.92 and a width of 0.01. This rectangle is just to help me cut off part of the hollow circle. I change the angle of this rectangle to 20 degrees and place it on the hollow circle as you can see, and take a copy of and reflect it. Now I have two rectangles with an angle of 40 degrees. I select the hollow circle and two rectangles at the same time, and with the help of the fragment tool, I separate the part between the two rectangles from the hollow circle. Now, for more beauty, I round the two upper vertices with the help of an oval. Of course, with more time and patience, this work can be done much better. Okay, now draw a trapezoid with the help of the freeform tool and take a copy of it and place it on the other side of the object cut from the hollow circle and reflect it so that they are parallel. Now you can add your desired color to the objects. Select objects and convert them into a group. Take a copy of the group and rotate it by 60 degrees. And put it in the continuation of the first group. Take another copy of the first group and change its angle by 120 degrees and place it next to the second group. Take another copy of the first group and change its angle by 180 degrees and place it next to the third group. Take another copy of the first group and change the angle by 240 degrees and place it next to the fourth group. Take another copy of the first group and change its angle by 300 degrees and place it next to the fifth group. Okay, now ungroup the groups one by one and change the color of the objects as desired. Of course, it is better to rotate the colors, but for now, due to lack of time, I will do this later. Be careful to use pale and darker colors to create shadows. Draw a circle with a radius of 4 and choose a suitable color for it and place it in the center of the slide. And move this circle to the bottom layer, to be placed behind all objects. Draw another circle with a radius of 3.22. This circle has a relatively thick line around it. Place this circle on the top layer so that it is above the objects. Now add your icons. I'm going to make the size of the infographic a little smaller. It's better to first select all of them together and convert them into a group and then change the size. Now let's pay attention to the details. I want the objects to have a little shadow from the bottom, to find a three-dimensional and more beautiful state, so I can create this shadow with the help of an ellipse. This shade creates a slight bend and the color should be a little darker to show itself better. Pay attention to the objects because they may need to be moved, so adjust the shadows of the objects with a white circle at the same time so that our shape is more symmetrical and beautiful. If you plan to work professionally, you must be patient and work carefully. Do not continue if you are tired. And after a break, start again. Okay, the shadow creation is done successfully, and our infographic is almost ready. Now add shadows to the objects. The more time you spend designing, the more beautiful your work will be. I designed this infographic in a few minutes. If I had spent more time it would have been more beautiful. I am going to put a clock in the center of this infographic. I used Illustrator software to grade the clock, but I designed the other parts of the clock with PowerPoint and give it animation. You can easily design these hanging spheres with PowerPoint. Now I am going to design a clockwise hand. Of course, the design of the hand is completely tasteful. I will design it with the help of a triangle and a rectangle with rounded corners. Note that I first designed the hour hand and the minute hand because I want the round second hand to be above these two hour and minute hands so that I can give it to the animation. To design the minute hand, we take a copy of the hour hand and make it a little taller. The round second hand should be longer and narrower than the other hand, and I want it to be different in color, for example, red is good. Because I'm going to make the rotation animation of the second hand round, it's better to take a copy of it and rotate it 180 degrees and place it in front of the hand and remove the color of the hand and the stork so that it can't be seen. This action is necessary for the hand to rotate correctly. Select two parts of the hand and turn them into a group. Before I complete the design of the clock, it is better to add the animation of the round second hand first, because it will be difficult to select the hand and the objects later. I choose the rotation time of the round second hand to be 60 seconds so that its rotation is completely natural. Now select the circles and place them in the center of the slide so that the circles are centered and then turn them into a group. Thank you for watching this movie.